Scots face ban on selling homes unless they install heat pumps. Now this is just another wacky green idea that unless you have an actual heat pump installed in your house, you're potentially not going to be able to sell your house until you install one. Just part of the overall green agenda to make everybody colder and hungrier in life. And you look at that and you think that surely can't come to pass because firstly, heat pumps are not efficient. They might work if you lived in the middle of the Nevada desert, or perhaps in the Sahara Desert or something like that. But if you're a Bedouin, or if you're at that festival that they have in the Nevada desert, you don't need heat pumps. You don't need heat at all anytime during the entire year. Okay, but here in Scotland, you're going to need it basically 6 months of the year, if not 9 months of the year. And especially during the coldest times, the idea of the heat pump is it extracts alleged heat from the ground. Well, if the ground is like frozen, how much heat and how deep do you have to go before you can extract any heat from the ground? And then you've got to then process it into a kind of heat that you can put around your building. So the whole thing is like totally crazy. It might work in some areas and some places at some time of the year, but Scotland's really one of the last places on earth where you would want to really trial that, and especially you would not want to make it an actual law. So this is going to be another green disaster, and we have to hope, if such a terrible thing ever came to pass, that the British government, if there was still such a thing left and Gordon Brown hadn't dissolved it to absolute weakness, we'd like to think that it would step in and stop all of that, just like it stepped in and stopped the GRR carry on, just like it stepped in and stopped the deposit return scheme. We have to hope and pray that if this was ever to come to pass, there'd still be a British government with enough character and with enough moral stamina to actually stop that happening. That would be our only hope. And that's why we do need a central government at times, in order to prevent the madness that some of these devolved institutions can come up with.